Don't have sex in bars. Just drink, have fun, and go home.
Is that a read? That might be a read. I mean, I would be lying if I said I've never had sex in a bar. But I work there. I don't know why I think that gives me a pass. It doesn't. Don't have sex in bars. Don't be the people having sex in bathroom stalls. Just go home. It'll be better. Unless there's a place for that. Sometimes there's a place for that. That's how you know it's not a queer bar. Sometimes there's a dark area, which is literally for sex in bars. Did you think about that, Buzzfeed? Y'all remember that SpongeBob episode where Squidward told SpongeBob to empty his mind? Empty his mind that didn't include everything about fine dining and breathing. And then SpongeBob broke because he forgot his fucking name. That's every queer creator's brain during Pride Month. And I feel like that's what I've done to my brain. But instead of fine dining, it's shitty bartending. After over a decade of partying and bartending, I feel like that's why I am the way I am. Don't ask me to do math. I need help with taxes. I lost skill. I used to be an artist. I used to be great at drawing. I don't know how to use a pencil, but bartending and talking shit, no, those are skills I've managed to keep. What's up, regulars? It's Mike. Today we're gonna be reacting to a Buzzfeed thing. A Buzzfeed thing that includes bartenders, because I like to explain them sometimes, make them easier to understand, give my own personal experiences. And there's a Buzzfeed video called Bartenders Reveal Secrets About Bars. And I wanna say whether or not these secrets are accurate, whether or not I've used them or experienced them myself, and just, you know, give you my own little personal flair. That's what we do on this channel. It's not queer, it's personal flair. Let me remind you guys to subscribe if you haven't. I'm a globally disgraced celebrity bartender. I'm not a celebrity, I bartend for celebrities. That's a misconstrued thing on this channel. Even though I have been on TV, but it's MTV. It's not celebrity status. It's not Netflix. If it was Netflix, it'd be a different fucking story. But we do fun bartending things here on this channel, whether it's reactions, fun videos, drunk videos, testing out cocktails, all the shit. Feel free to check it out. And before we start, oh, what is, oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God, it's getting closer. It's a sponsor. Guys, I want to take a quick second to talk to you about Skillshare. We're gonna be sharing skills. That's a great drag name. Sharing skills. We share a lot of skills on this channel. Most of them are bartending and alcohol related, but those are still skills. But Skillshare has helped me learn a lot more, especially by helping me expand my creativity. Skillshare is an online learning community with thousands of inspiring creative classes for anybody who wants to learn. Lindsay, what do you want to learn? I want to learn about illustration. Perfect! There's illustration classes on here, along with graphic design, film and video, animation, marketing, even web development. The list goes on. I've even utilized the skills I've learned on this YouTube channel, and you guys have commented on it. You guys always talk about sometimes you see my video editing improve. That's because of Skillshare. One of my favorite classes that I've taken is creative video and storytelling and editing, taught by Nikki Stevens. So if you would like to check out Skillshare, which I highly recommend, then I got great news for you. Oh my God, what is it? I'm talking, I'm getting there. The first 1,000 of my viewers will get 1 month free of Skillshare. So you can start exploring and expanding your creativity today. Oh my God, that's amazing. Lindsay, I know! Invest in yourself and your own personal growth today. And thank you to Skillshare for sponsoring today's video. Back to it. Wow, wasn't that amazing? You know what else is amazing? These secrets that these bartenders from Buzzfeed are about to reveal. These might also just be common sense. But one thing I've learned as a bartender is that things that seem like common sense to normal people are not actually known by normal people. I've had people order virgin tequila martinis before, and they didn't get my humor when I handed them an empty glass. Here's a secret. Don't be dumb. There are no stupid orders, just stupid people. Let's watch it.
The best way to get a drink or a shot for free is...
Don't ask for one. Don't ask for one. Honestly, the only way you're gonna get a free drink from me is if you're a friend of mine, if you leave a really nice tip and I wanna pay back the kindness, or if I'm flirting with you. So really the best way to get free drinks is either be friends with the bartender or leave a really nice tip. But let's see what they say.
Seeing someone that comes in often and tips us well. If you treat us well, we treat you well. It's really that simple.
Facts on facts, facts on facts. It's a mutual respect. Because I know even if I give my friends a free drink, if I use my bar buy to give my friends a free drink, they end up just giving me the tip of the amount of the cocktail. Because that's what friends do. It's a I help you, you help me situation. You end up just tipping $10, the basic price of the drink, without having to give any more of a tip because the $10 is now the tip. Because the worst kind of friends are the ones you give free drinks to and then they don't leave a tip. Because guess what? Then I'm never gonna give you another free drink. Because you ain't a real ass friend, bitch. Service people, you know what the fuck I'm talking about.
I always remember people that tip big, I'll always get them a shot or buy them a drink. Learn the bartender's names, like get to know them when it's not super busy.
To make a connection, like we're more likely to share a drink with them.
This is all great advice. One thing I always recommend people do, it might be harder to do in like a busy nightclub because it's gonna be harder for the bartender to remember you, in all honesty. But the best way they're gonna remember you is if you tip big. And you don't necessarily have to tip big every time. We're not expecting you to break the bank. What I do in order to try to stand out to the bartender when I'm a patron, this has also worked for me as a bartender, is I tip really big on the first drink. And I let them know, hey, here is this tip, take care of me for the night. And then you're good. Then they're gonna look out for you throughout the night and you don't have to tip anymore because you tipped big on the first cocktail. You already took care of them, you know what I mean? So now that you already took care of them, they're now gonna take care of you. But you're not really expected to tip big every time you get a drink. Normally people just open a tab and give a 20% tip at the end of the night. But if you want them to really look out for you and take care of you, show them that you are appreciating them and then they will pay it forward. If they're a good bartender. If they don't do that, then they suck.
The worst way to get a free drink is to ask for one.
By the way, I can give you other stuff for free other than free drinks. A lot of times I will get you free food.
That's a luxury. Nowhere I've ever worked, I've been able to give free food. I haven't even been able to get myself free food. I don't know what it is about New York and Los Angeles, but they be stingy as hell. Other things I can give you for free other than drinks and food, advice, help if you need it. You know, the important shit. Sometimes the best way I can help you is by not giving you any free drinks, because some of you don't know how to control yourselves.
That's a total lie. Asking for no ice or less ice does not change the other ingredients.
Remember this. Fucking remember this. Less ice does not equal more alcohol. Less ice equals more mixer, if anything. Because you're not paying for the size of the one cocktail. You're paying for the measurement of the alcohol in it. That's why there's singles and there's doubles. So if you want a double, you need to pay for a double. When you do this, you might think, oh, they're gonna add more alcohol because they need to fill it up more. No, no, no. We count the alcohol first and then we put in the mixer. So the people asking for less ice, hoping to get a stronger drink, you're actually screwing yourself over and getting a weaker drink because we need to mix in more mixer instead. Stop thinking you're gonna get over on. You're not getting over on us. If anything, you're just making yourself look dumb. And a good bartender will always tell you this. Whenever somebody would come up to me and order less ice or no ice at all, I would ask them, do you want it in a smaller cup or straight up? To let them know that I know what they're doing and I don't want them to screw themselves over even though they're trying to screw me over. And I'll say it with a smile so you feel like an idiot. If you want a stronger drink, just pay for a double. Or if you want it to hit you harder and you still want to pay for a single, just get it on the rocks. Oh, I don't like the taste of alcohol though. Then bitch, what the fuck are you complaining about? I want a stronger drink, but I don't like the taste of alcohol. Make that make sense to me.
Nothing else changes. You're literally just getting less ice, which is exactly what you asked for.
I don't know, less ice just means disappointment most of the time.
Absolutely. I find it funny, people get mad when their plan to screw over the bartender or get one over on the bar doesn't work. So you're not mad at us for doing anything wrong. You're mad because your sketchy little plan didn't work. What does that say about you, honey?
You get less in the cup, or you get a smaller cup, unless you tip, and then that changes everything.
Because if you tip, sometimes you get a free drink, or sometimes we'll use our bye-bye to make the drink stronger. Tipping changes everything. And you guys could bitch in the comments. Some people bitch being like, oh, these bartenders are so greedy, they need to tip. Yeah, you're being greedy by wanting us to take care of you. But it's not okay when we want to take care of ourselves too. It's only okay when you're getting over on the bartender. But the bartender's trying to make it an equal, fair playing field where we just end up taking care of each other, then the bartender's greedy, then the bartender's wrong. These greedy bartenders, they just want to get one over on you. And you're just mad that your little scheming ass ain't working.
When customers ask for like a stronger drink, I just put like 2 or 3 drops in the straw just to make them think it's stronger. It kind of burns the back of their throat real quick.
If you are unwilling to pay for a stronger drink and you are hounding the bartender, we are going to use tricks to make you think that you're getting a strong drink. Because if you're not gonna pay for a stronger drink, we are going to find ways to make you think that you're getting over on us when you actually are not. One example is putting a few drops of liquor directly in the straw before we give it to you. You could even get more technical where you layer the cocktail, if it's a cocktail that can be layered. Put the alcohol on the bottom and all the mixer on the top, so that your first sip is gonna be all the alcohol and the rest of the drink is gonna be mixer. Bitch, you're not gonna win. Even if you don't wanna take care of the bartender. If you want a stronger drink, you pay for it. And if you're mad that bartenders are taking care of themselves, understand that if we don't do that, we risk getting fired. That is how I got fired. Unfairly, mind you, I have a whole sting about this. If you've been following me for a while, you know the story about how I got fired. I got tipped $150 and gave somebody a comp shot of Don Julio 1942 that I asked if I could do and was told yes by the management. And then the next day, management said they don't remember me asking, and on the camera just see me out giving free 1942, and then that got me fired. So you want free shit, just understand that the bartenders can get fired, even if they fucking ask permission first. Bullshit. Fucking bullshit. I'm still not over it.
The amount we put of alcohol will be the same no matter what you ask. You can always pay for a double shot, or you can have the cup full of ice, and then it's less mixer, which will make the flavor of the alcohol stronger.
Sounds.
I love that things that I'm saying earlier are coming up in this video, that like we all have the same mindset, because all bartenders have experienced the same shit. Doesn't matter if you're at a fast or slow bar, people are always trying to get over on you and they're not making sense, and they use these tactics that just do not fucking work. But we've all experienced it. Doesn't matter where you bartend, doesn't matter if you're new or experienced, you're gonna deal with this shit constantly, at least once a shift.
Like they want something strong, but they don't want to pay for it. If you want a strong drink, just order a double.
Thank you.
This is my #1 pet peeve. Yes, I see you. You're there. There's people that are also here waiting for my attention. This is not helping your case.
I've talked about pet peeves in cocktail videos before. I've literally made videos on how to order drinks at a bar. This is one way to never get served. When you're snapping, I will have you removed. If you're screaming at me, ha! I'm gonna look at you and tell you to shut up and then continue to ignore you. And to anybody that has a problem with that, you obviously don't know basic respect for human beings. Do I come in your workplace and shout at you? Do I come in your workplace and tap on your desk annoyingly when you have a million other things that are currently going on? No, I don't do that at your job, but you feel okay to do that at my job. Just be a fucking normal, respectful person. Common sense. These shouldn't be secrets. It's like, who raised you? Entitled people. It's fucking entitled people. And one of my favorite things to do is put entitled people in their place. One of my favorite things about being a bartender is that you have the power, especially in a New York bar where I was raised, where the bar's got your back. Like, you can complain, but when we tell management what you were doing, they're gonna be like, yeah, get out. Because your $1 tip, I can make it anywhere else. In a bar, taking my business somewhere else, bitch, I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck unless the bar is struggling. In which case, I'm probably not working there. Everybody wants the bartender to like them, because if the bartender does not like you, you're either gonna get a shitty cocktail or not get served at all. Fuck you. That's why I can't be a server. Because I'm a bitch. Bartenders are just servers that have had it, officially.
People say, oh, just fix me something that like your favorite drink to have. No. What I like is not necessarily what you're gonna like. It's not necessarily what your best friend's gonna like or what your mom's gonna like. Most of the time, I'm just gonna end up giving you a vodka soda with a splash of cranberry.
If you ask me to give you what I like, I'm just gonna default to give you what's the easiest thing for me to make at that moment. It's either gonna be a 2-step ingredient, like he said, most likely like a vodka soda, or if anything else, a shot of tequila. When someone asks me what's my favorite thing to order, I tell them a shot of tequila. A, because it's true. And B, because it's really fucking easy and quick to make. And also, just like he said, if you ask me to make you my favorite drink, that is not necessarily going to be your favorite drink. And what happens is, if you don't like what I make you, you then have to still pay for it. And if you don't pay for it and I have to put it down the well, I have to then ring it up as a spill. And then I have to explain to my manager what happened. All because you didn't know what you wanted. Does that make sense? Do you see how that could be slightly annoying?
If you wave your cash or snap at me or do anything obnoxious,
Physical violence. I have done things that should have gotten me fired before. Someone threw limes at me once. I jumped over the bar. Oh, that was a fun night. I've also been tipped $1,000 for a vodka soda. In that case, I personally gave the person a striptease. I'm not even kidding. I got them a free bottle. It was the end of the night. I got in my underwear and I gave them a striptease and poured the bottle down their throat because they tipped me $1,000 for one drink. When I tell you, you get what you pay for, see, there's two things that could happen. You're disrespectful and I fight you, or you go above and beyond and I match the energy. Oh, that was fun. Those were the early days of bartending. That's when I was still young and fresh.
your compliments and like your love for me doesn't pay my bills.
It's the people that tell you, oh, hook me up, I will tip you big. They never do. Don't tell me what you're gonna do. Show me through your actions. Same case when it comes to bartending. Don't tell me you're gonna tip me well. Just tip me well. Because it's always the people that say, oh, don't worry, man, I'm gonna tip you so well, man. I'm gonna tip you the best. Fucking $2 on a $50 bill. Go fuck yourself. You ain't tipping shit. You're just a big shot trying to seem cool in front of your friends. Because I will call you out. I will call you in front of your friends. I got nothing to lose. I had nothing to lose at the end of bartending. I didn't give a fuck. I didn't care. These things could get you fired, so don't do what I do. I'm just letting you know that right now. But towards the end, if you fucking screwed me over, oh, I'm calling you out. If you're bragging in front of your friends being like, yeah, man, I'm gonna tip you so well, and your tab is $300 and you tip $5, I'm gonna come up to you in front of your friends and be like, what happened here? What was all the stuff you were saying before? You can leave the tip. Now I'm just letting everybody know that you're full of shit. And I don't care if I piss you off, because you know what? That will make sure that you don't come back. And guess what? I don't want you to.
So we're always looking for you. Don't worry. If you'll stand there waiting, catch my eye. Make sure I saw you, and then you're good.
Eye contact. Great during oral sex and when trying to order a drink.
Wait your turn. Don't worry, I will get to you. You will get your drink. You'll be fine.
We are not prioritizing other people over you. Unless they tip really well. Then, like I said before, we're taking care of them. Other than that, you're not being ostracized. It's not something you have to make a public opinion about. Don't worry. The amount of girls that would come to the gay bar and think that they weren't getting served fast enough and that we were prioritizing the men first, most likely that's not the case. You're just used to your tits getting you served faster, and ma'am, you're in a gay bar. Some women be coming to the gay bar wanting special treatment. They don't want attention, but then get mad when they don't get the attention. Make that make sense.
If they did a really bad job and you didn't have a lot of fun, give 10%.
Agreed. I don't think I've ever given no tip. And I know a lot of people have a different opinion about this, but I don't think I've ever been served so horribly that it warranted a 0 tip from me. And I'm not talking about being the bartender. Like I tell you guys, I wasn't the best bartender. I was fast and efficient, but I was also a bitch. And for some reason, people tipped me more because of it. I don't know. Like, unless someone serves me a cocktail that they literally squatted down in front of me and took a shit in it first, I don't know what it would take for me to not give a tip. Maybe because I've been a bartender and I know that you literally only get tips. And you could say that this is a bigger conversation where places should just pay their workers and then this wouldn't be a problem. Yeah, you know what? You're right. But this is the world we live in. You can bring up the bigger problem to distract us from the fact that you just don't want to tip, because that's really what you're doing. You're being a social justice warrior when in fact you really just don't want to tip and you're trying to distract us. I get it. You're not getting over on nobody, bitch. A normal tip is 20%. If you have a terrible time, I tip like 10. But that's only for like total bill. If you're ordering cocktails, I've said this before and I'll just reiterate. Beers, shots, $1. Cool, thank you so much. I'm not asking you to break the bank. Easy cocktails, vodka soda, dirty Shirley, margarita, depending on the complexity, between $1 and $3. Fine, thank you so much. A complex cocktail, that's more of a mixologist special, that takes like craftsmanship, extra work, extra time, love, and care, that I'm gonna put my blood, sweat, and semen in, for the lucky ones. You really wanna be nice? $5, $3 to $5. Like, not asking you to kill yourself. If you're buying a round for all your friends of all different cocktails, then just take the total bill, 20%. Done and done, baby.
Do I drink on the job?
Yes. Yes. I don't care what they say. My answer is when I drink, I'm a better bartender. And it's been rare that a bar had a rule that I wasn't allowed to drink. Usually, you're allowed to drink until you prove that you can't handle yourself. Which, if you can't handle yourself, I don't think you should be a bartender. If you don't know your limits, how do you expect your customers to know their limits?
No.
Yes, always, every single time.
I like to call it quality control.
Oh my God, you're gonna get me fired. I used to.
This is not a case on whether or not you drink on the job. This is a case on who's willing to be honest on camera. Bitch, I'm on reality TV. I got nothing to lose. I've been naked. I've been publicly naked at a bar working on TV. Bitch, what secrets have I got? This is why I like to be a retired bartender. I'm just sitting here at my Pedialyte, reminiscing about the crazy times. I feel like I'm old and weathered, and I'm only 30. But I've lived. Is that it? That's it. I feel like I was just repeating myself from like previous videos. I just like went through my channel to make sure I haven't already made this video. Y'all, I don't even know what's going on. But yeah, no, I haven't made this video before. But hey, you know what? It's a good refresher, because everything said in this video is like not public knowledge, even though you'd think it would be. Like I said before, common sense. Treat people with respect, treat people the way you would want to be treated. If you want special treatment, be willing to give special treatment back. Don't be entitled, don't be an asshole, and don't be surprised if you're an entitled asshole when you get treated like an entitled asshole, because you may run into people like me who got nothing else to lose. Bitch, it was so funny. I was a bartender like on the side. I worked in business and I had this YouTube channel. I did bartending for fun, and I had people thinking they had me by the balls. I had people calling me, oh, like some idiot bartender. Oh, I'm gonna get you fired. Thinking that they had me shaking in my boots, bitch. And you know what's fucked up? That some people would be. Because luckily for me, I don't give a fuck. You wanna get me fired? A, I can get hired anywhere on the strip. Say what you want, her reputation is stunning. And since being fired, my life has only gotten better, so I really had nothing to lose. But there are some people out there where that is their only job. And you trying to use that fear as an entitled asshole is disgusting. Which is why I did what I did. Because unfortunately for some of you entitled pieces of shit, you didn't come across somebody who would be shaking in their boots. You came across me, who was able to put you in your place and teach you a lesson. So you could say what you want about me as a bartender, but I was a hero protecting those who are in less fortunate situations, standing up for the weak. I fuck with the assholes. I fuck with the assholes for the less fortunate. If I had an OnlyFans, that would be my about. I fuck with the assholes for the less fortunate. Oh God, this has been a day, huh? Well, everybody, thank you guys so much for watching this video. In the comments down below, let me know some ways that you try to stand out at a bar. What are some special things that you do? Whether I said it in this video or not. It'll either confirm that some are a good idea or give us some new ones. Be sure to like this video and subscribe and click the bell to be notified every time I make a new one. And if you would like extra content, be sure to check out my podcast with Mac, Messing with Mac and Mike. We go live every Wednesday. Thank you guys for watching. As always, I'm MikeMGTV, and you're fucking welcome.